See if this works. Seems to be good. Connecting. Warning. I'm throwing warnings up. Everything else seems to be working. I'm going to check the audio real quick. Sorry about the echo. Everything else seems to be working. I'm going to check the audio. All right. That's working. I assume we're good here. Okay, so hard mode time attack. It's literally all I have left to do in this game. I have this one, and then this is to use an item that you get in hard mode time attack, and that will be platinum. I wanted to stream this, that's why I put off doing it. I haven't touched hard mode time attack at all, but I did do it on the PS3 version. We will not get through all of the time attacks in this stream, and if that is the case, I will not be doing another stream. This isn't going to be just like a thing, you know, I'm going to do all of them in the stream. I'm just streaming this because I want to stream this game, and I want an excuse to have this game on the channel more. So, I'm going to hit the button now. It's probably going to be loud because I haven't adjusted things. I do have the desktop audio turned down on the stream's end, but this game was really freaking loud, even though I turned everything down in the settings whenever I started recording it. It's silly how abusive this game can be on your ears, but it's so good. Time attack works a little bit differently, so we won't have any of the riding around, jumping around from Colossus to Colossus. I also have to load up, I think, because I don't think I started another game after the fact. That being said, this game saves data automatically. I completely butchered that sentence somehow. I don't know how I did that. Oh god. Still a little sick. As some of you might have noticed, Dead Space was a little delayed because I was under the weather. My nose is still feeling it, but the rest of me's fine. Oh yeah, that's extremely loud. Alright, settings, audio. I swear I turned this stuff down. We won't need dialogue at all, to my knowledge. Alright, confirm. Oh, that might be what I did. To be completely honest with you, that might be what I did the first time. I might have accidentally undid the settings that I changed. There we go. Back. Okay. So in this one, we can just continue right here. As you can see, I've already beaten all of the Colossi on hard, but that's a completely different trophy. It's not what we're working on here. In terms of this, after you beat the game the first time and you start a new game plus, you are then allowed the ability to replay the Colossi in time attack mode. You don't have to ride the horse to the Colossi. You can just do it from the temple. Shrine? Temple? Temple shrine? Shrine temple? As you can see, Wanda? I don't know which one it is. Translation debate. And aggro look a little bit differently. This is because I unlocked some items for doing the normal mode time attack. As you see, the lizards are on the map. Everything's clouded up because I haven't actually technically defeated any Colossi. But see, I need to unlock all of these items, and you do that by defeating Colossi. To defeat 16, you get the Queen's Sword, which is the other trophy that I need to get platinum. Once we do all 16, again, I highly doubt I'll get through them all in this video, but once I've gotten all 16 defeated, I will get the Queen's Sword and then go and kill a single Colossi with the Queen's Sword, and that will be platinum trophy. But as you can see, there are a lot of these items here. I won't be able to use those, and it's going to start me at whatever stamina, like you look at my stamina bar in the bottom corner. That's maxed out. I'm not going to have that. This isn't going to be easy. It's not. When I did this on PS3, my biggest issues were this fucker, number 3, and I think he's down here. That's not the button I wanted. This one? This guy, number 15. Number 3 and number 15 were my biggest issues. Number 15 more so than number 3. So we might run into a little bit of blockades, if you will, as we're going through this. But you can pray at the statues after you've beaten the game the first time. And you can see here, challenge this Colossi. Goal 2 minutes and 45 seconds. I have to beat this thing in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Now, it's not as simple as just doing the same thing that I did in my original playthrough, because this is hard mode. They have new weak points. Let's skip this. And you see, all of my items are gone. My health is draining. Yeah, I have 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Alright. So, I'm gonna whistle, get this guy's attention. This guy has an extra weak spot on his arm, I believe, if I remember correctly. Oh, I forgot the controls, because I'm awesome. Oh, I'm almost dead already. Okay, here we go. I still have it set up to the original classic PS2 style controls. So bear with me. I've been playing a lot of other games. It shouldn't take me long to remember them. Alright. Climb up. Ah, stop it. There we go. Alright, rest here. To climb. And you can see he's got a second weak spot on his arm there where it's furry. We'll have to get down there and take that out. After, stab him in the head several times. You can see it does so little. Alright. Shouldn't be too much more. I want to say it should stop around halfway. I think that might be it. Yep. Okay. Still got a minute. Let's go. Alright. We got time. Stop being all wiggly. Alright. So got 40 seconds. Should be able to do this one no problem. The second one shouldn't be too bad either. There we go. That one's done. So, you have to watch this, because reasons. The game decides that I have to watch this. I have to be blamed for what I've done. I have to feel the remorse of killing this creature. Especially killing it in such a fantastically fast fashion. Also, as of today, actually, it's not up yet, but there will be an episode going up later today. That will be number 7. If I have no trouble with number 3, I'm going to stop at number 8, because that'll be halfway. I don't want to spoil the rest of the game. But I did want to stream the hard mode time attack to show you guys how difficult it is. Now, I didn't get an item for that, because you get an item for every 2 that you defeat in hard mode time attack. So once we defeat number 2, we should get an item, and I'll have to go collect it. Now, this guy you get 4.5 minutes for. Like I said, this guy isn't that bad, but you do have to kind of do it a certain way. Because the problem with this game is it kind of it lures you into a false sense of security, more so than the original, in the sense that playing the game in New Game Plus on hard mode is not hard because you get all of the items from the regular game normal mode to play in New Game Plus. So like when I played through it on hard mode, just not time attack, I was knocking these guys down with like one hit. But you see my grip meter is almost already gone at this point. Alright. I need to get up here, get my grip back. We'll take care of that one last. Makes the most sense. No, that did nothing. Alright, here we go. Oh my god. It's doing so little. Alright, gonna get my grip back. Alright, that one's done. Move on to his head. Stop stumbling, you bumbling idiot. What? Okay. I flew. I achieved flight. Come on. Oh, hey, my light came back on. That light bulb finally went out like 2 days ago, and it just now came back to life. Oh, God. Oh, somebody dropped something in my house. Alright. Stop it. I just want to stab you in the face. That's all I want. Oh, it's flashing now. Alright, come on. Aw, I missed. Alright, still got a decent amount of time here. Focusing on my grip and shit. Sorry if I get non-talkative. There we go. Is that it? No, this one still has some. A lot of the times, I don't know if this is one of them, but I know in some of the cases, the extra sigils that the Colossi have in hard mode are very, like, small amounts of health as far as what they're valued at. Come on, stop shaking. There we go. This guy took me a couple tries on the PS3 version. There we go. That should be the end of that one. Okay. Still got plenty of time. Now, if I fall, that's not going to be the case. I'm going to be upset. Dang it. He shook me off, like, right at the last second. Go, get a good stab in. Oh my god. They take so little damage from each stab. There we go. That's 2 down, no issues. But number 3 is next. Number 3 is a pain in the ass. Yeah, number 3, if you're not familiar, in the original PS2 version, from what I've heard, I've never actually did this in the original PS2 version because I was 15 and didn't have the attention span for it. It was supposedly really easy to do number 3 on hard mode, but people found an exploit to do it super quickly. And whenever they ported the game to PS3, Bluepoint, the company that did the PS3 remaster and this remake, decided to decrease the time allotted for number 3 so that you basically had to use that exploit to do it in time. On the PS3 version, number 3 probably took me about 20 tries. Not nearly as much as number 15, Argo, I can't remember his name now. Argus? Argus. I think that's it. I did not mean to call the horse. Argus took me fucking hours to do on the PS3 version, because he's got a sigil. He's the one right before the last one. You guys probably haven't seen him yet, unless you've played the game before. But he's got a sword in one hand, and one of his sigils is in the palm of that hand, so you have to make him drop the sword. His other sigil is right on the top of his head, but in hard mode, he's got one right here on his chest. And when you're on that, he does not stop shaking. He will shake until you fall off. So you just have to get a good run and just get lucky, essentially, in order to be able to beat that time trial. It took me forever. And then immediately after I beat it, I went and did the last one in like 2 goes and had no trouble with it. Alright, so Gaius, I'm coming for you. Let's see what this is. 6.5 minutes. And again, they have different sigils. This guy has an extra sigil on his left arm, if I'm not mistaken. So this will be fairly difficult. I might be able to do it, but they take so little damage on hard mode, it might not be possible to do it with the breaking the bracelet. But they did make it a much easier task for breaking the bracelet, because you can just trigger the shit automatically by standing on that middle platform. It's quite easy to get him to swing versus the original version. Come on, swing at me. Back up. He's got the one on his stomach that we've already seen. He's got the one on his head that we've already seen. He's got a foot coming down at me. But there's one on his other arm. Not the sword arm, but the other one. That I will need to get at some point, too. If he will ever do the swing. This one might take a couple tries just to get him to fucking cooperate. It is possible, and I have done it. There's a trophy for it. To do it without breaking the bracelet in this game. This version of the game. It's not easy. It's not nearly as easy as it was in the PS3 version. They took out one of the methods. Alright, do the thing. Yeah. Alright, come here. See, you can jump to this, or I could just completely miss. I'm gonna restart, because there's no way I have time now. But you can jump to that little, like, step above his knee, and then you can jump to the top of the bracelet. It's not easy to do by any means, but it's definitely easier than the other method. My light now. One bulb in my light just doesn't want to work. It's being super lazy lately. It's been fucking ridiculous since I moved into this house, but... Oh my god. Oh, that killed me. Alright. Alright. Don't do that. Lessons learned, I suppose. For a second, I didn't realize it killed me. I thought it just didn't even affect me. I was like, what? Then I realized I was dead. Come on. Swing at me. I don't know if it's even necessary to do this method at this point, but I'm trying it anyway. Oh, okay. I fucked up. Oh, damn it. You can absolutely get up there. Alright. So the problem is he leaves that... I can't speak. I apologize. He walks forward way too quickly, so you can't get to that platform to make him swing and hit the platform on the first go. So it's just wasted time. But you can absolutely make him swing, but he's not going to hit the platform and break the bracelet. There we go. Okay. Now, if I can do this properly. Nope. I don't know how people do that. Or this is where we're going to retry like 16 times. I apologize if that's not the kind of thing you want to watch, but that's what's happening. I don't know how people stay on the sword when he pulls it out of the ground, because there's a way to jump straight to his fucking head doing that shit too. Swing at me. Do it. I'm just gonna put my sword away. I don't need it right now. I'm testing stuff. Oh, he got me. Well, that's a fail. I mentioned we were going to see this guy a lot. I came into this fully expecting to spend most of my time at this Colossi. We might not even see past him unless I just give up and go on. Like I said, I only plan on doing the first 8 because I don't want to spoil too much. Number 8 will be tomorrow on the channel. And I don't plan on doing another stream, so... Okay, here we go. So I see a lot of videos of people, like, stopping here and crouching, and they somehow manage to stay on. Not me! I immediately fall off. I don't know what people are doing to make that work. Alright, turn around, asshole. Ooh. Don't step on me. Okay, that made no sense. Can you move faster, please? Oh, come on. He wants to spin in place. He's not going to cooperate. He's not going to do the thing I need him to do. It's gonna take forever. I apologize. Didn't make too bad times on the first 2 though. Like I said, the second one took me at least a couple tries on the PS3 version. But I do feel like a lot of these are much easier than they were on the PS3 version because the physics are far more reliable. Because I mean, the PS3 version was just a port of the PS2 version, which was limited to the hardware it was on. Alright, swing. Do the thing. Alright, I jumped. I just want to call bullshit on that. I was in the air. That shouldn't have hurt me. I haven't watched any videos on this either. I want to point that out. If there is a new method for this guy, I don't know it. Swing, please. You can hit him in his sigil there. Do a little bit of damage. Give yourself a little bit of an edge. Alright, here we go. Try the jump again. Oh, so close. Okay. I might be able to pull that off. I think I had a little bit more stability because I wasn't holding a weapon. Not 100% on that, but it looked like it. Like I was staying where I put my character at that point, and I didn't have a weapon equipped. So I'm gonna try it that way. If I can get to his head, I'll take it. But you want to start with the head, then move to the arm. Because that's the path I took on the PS3 version. Okay. Alright, let's see. Can I get up? Thank you. Alright. Here we go. Ah, I almost had it. That was close. If I had been able to do a back jump, like a wall jump onto his bracelet, I would have been on top of it. But he was already in the animation for the other jump. You guys are enjoying my struggle. Come on, hit me. Thank you. Alright, stop here. Alright, that didn't work. I'm gonna keep trying that though, because I'm getting close. Okay. Alright, so that doesn't work the way that it did on the PS3 version. You cannot climb up and stand on that, which indicates to me that I can't do a backward lunge either. So, I might be a little bit screwed there. At one point, whenever I did it for the trophy, one I did it on normal, so it wasn't nearly as time-consuming because he didn't have the third sigil. But I wound up getting thrown to his abdomen. I wound up landing on the platform at his belly, and I took that one out first and then jumped up to his arm and shit. And climbed up. Oh, I fell off. I was holding a sword. God damn it. You guys are supposed to remind me to dequip my weapon and shit. Okay, there we go. That's the bow. Alright. Swing at me. Swing at me, big old duck-faced son of a bitch. Oh, he didn't like that. I didn't mean it. I'm gonna try it a little bit further back. Maybe I can get more momentum that way. No, not at all. I think I fucked that up though. If I had actually jumped properly, I would have launched all the way up to his head. This is hard mode time attack, by the way. This is your in-game content in Shadow of the Colossus. It's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Which ironically puts us in the same league as Far Cry 3. I'm really excited to play Far Cry 3 again. Even though I just recently went back and replayed Far Cry 3. When I get the free copy with Far Cry 5, I'm gonna put the hell out of that. I've played Blood Dragon on the channel. I haven't played any other Far Cry games though. Why? I'm not holding a weapon. See, the inconsistencies bother me. It's already been a half an hour though. I'm enjoying this so far. We might not make it. If we wind up hitting the hour mark and I haven't beaten this guy, I will move on. I'm giving myself another half an hour. If I feel like I'm close, maybe I'll do an extra run or two, but I can't justify streaming the same thing for multiple hours and not making any progress. What is happening? It's gravitating toward the back of the thing. Alright, well that didn't work. Alright, hold on. Okay, that didn't work either. Why is he not jumping? I'm seeing if there's maybe a cheese here. Alright, well I just jumped off there. I was seeing maybe if I could jump from there to his abdomen. Didn't work. Soda's a little off. It could be because I'm sick though. Or I recently was sick. Come and get me. I'm just a boy, curled up in a ball, probably crying with fear. Your tallness. Also, the fact that I insulted you earlier probably means you're very angry with this boy. He's like being sucked toward that break in the sword. And I fell. This is what we're condemned to. This is where we spend most of our time. Until we get to Argus. And then we cry a lot. Do the thing. That light scared the shit out of me just now. Oh, he killed me. Awesome. Don't know how he killed me. I was still a good 10 feet away from that. Oh, fuck you. Yes. I'm not real sure how he managed that. He's got really good sword skills. And by sword, I mean solid block of, like, probably... That probably has to weigh close to 20 tons, I'd say, if you just cut off the sword portion of his arm. And I really don't like calling it a sword, because it's not sharp. Swords are blades. Alright, let's try this. Oh my god, I can't... I had the sword equipped. God damn. See, mine's a sword. His isn't a sword. His is just a fucking blunt weapon. I mean, it's not really a blunt anything. It's his arm. It's attached to him. So I mean, he basically has the best defense ever. All he has to do is just fucking put that thing in front of him, and no one can ever fucking touch him because they just break themselves whenever they try to hit him. But then again, the only Colossi that would be able to really do much to this guy would be the last one, who is a fucking sloth and doesn't move, and Phalanx, who doesn't seem to have any kind of offensive attacks of any kind. But then again, I mean, Malice, the last one, could probably land a shot from way over there. Alright, come on. That killed me again. He's like, I'm just right on the edge of that. Why does it default to no? That's annoying. Just right on the edge of his little sword blast, and it's just enough to kill me. And like I said, I kind of got lulled into a false sense of security because I played for so long with maxed out stats that now I'm not used to dying. Here we go. Alright. Oh, we're off to a great start here. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. There it is! I did it! Alright, now I gotta hope that I can get up there in time to actually do the thing. Did that in sub a minute, though. Alright. So if I remember correctly, you want to stop with his abdomen. You want that to be the last thing you do. I need to get my sword out. Like I said in my video on this guy, there's a spot that makes him, like, stop moving. Come on. I'm excited now. Come on, go away. I'm just waiting for that sigil to disappear. Come on, I don't have much grip for this. Alright, it's gone. Alright, now gotta get back over here, do the cheeky little shoulder stab so that I can climb down his arm and get to this one. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna break the rules here. Because I can jump to that arm from here. I have so much time left. Come on. Go away, you dumbass. Is that it? Yeah, that was it. Alright, gonna get my grip back. Alright, so that didn't make him do anything, which might be a bad thing. Come on! Ah, son of a bitch. Alright, I might still have time to get back up there. I gotta get to this, which will make him swing immediately. Got a minute and a half. As long as I don't get killed by his swing. There we go. It's not broken. Forgot about that. There we go. Now I'm doing it like a champ. Jesus. Got a minute. One more minute. Come on. Go up. Thank you. There we go. "30 seconds. Come on. Oh, so close. Oh god, that's so much room. Like doing that so quickly. It didn't take 20 tries. We're making progress. Also, I mean, it helps that I did all this on the PS3. I know what I'm doing. I'm excited. But now Argus is going to take like 6 years. I'm literally shaking. That's how excited these things get me. This is the only game I would ever do like a time attack thing in. It's the only game I've ever done a time attack thing in. With the exception of Crash Bandicoot, which I don't really count as a time attack. And the first 2 games were bullshit when it comes to Crash Bandicoot. Alright. Number 4. This one can be rough as well, because it also has extra sigils. And because of the lack of stamina, it can be a pain in the ass. Alright. White aggro. I love the white aggro skin. Which you didn't unlock that until you did the hard mode time attacks in the PS3 version. Whoa, that was cool. The light coming through the trees. You didn't unlock white aggro until you did the hard mode time attacks in the PS3 version, if I'm not mistaken. So it was really cool that I got to play most of the time I've spent with this version of the game with white aggro. Because in the PS3 version, you didn't unlock it until you were basically done with the game entirely. So there's a sigil right there where I'm shooting on both sides of this Colossus now, plus the one that's always on its head. Alright, here we go. Get my sword out. Like I said, I'm used to playing at this point because I beat the game and maxed out my stats and stuff. I'm used to playing at this point with maxed out stamina and stuff like that, so it is a bit of an adjustment because I have to remember that I can't just hold on forever. Like if we get to Avion, if and when we get to Avion, it's the next one, it's going to be an adjustment because I've literally just spammed Avion the last 40 times I've beaten him. And it takes a lot. You have to defeat, I think, a total of like 60 Colossi to max out your stamina. It's the fastest way. So it's one of those things. It just takes forever. So you just play through the game over and over again to max them out. It took so long. I had max health 2 playthroughs before I maxed out my stamina. It took forever. Alright, come on. 2 minutes down and you haven't done the thing yet. There you go. See, at this point, I'm more concerned that I'm going to fuck up the controls because of all the games I've been playing lately that weren't this. And I have the controls set to the old school controls, which means triangles, jump, and it's all weird, but that's what I'm used to. And I'm super scared that I'm going to fuck it up somehow and screw myself over by trying to hit X to jump. Because I've been playing, I mentioned Rhyme, I platinumed that, and Knack. I played a little bit of Knack as well. And they're both like basically platformers, and X is jump in both of those games. Come on. Just be still and let me stab you. If I'm not mistaken, these don't actually hold too much. The one on his head is worth, like, most of his health still. Yeah, see, that one's dead already. So three good stabs. That's all it takes. I go here. Oh, I got so lucky there. Go. It's 1, 2. That was a weak one. Oh, come on. So plenty of time. That one's dead. You can also tell by the fact that they kind of glow brighter for a second before they disappear. Alright, now we gotta stab you in the neck. If you stop doing your duty here. Okay, I thought I wasn't held on there. That was interesting. Alright, I'm in position, just need to actually stab it. There we go. Come on. Don't have all day. I see, the good thing is he doesn't seem to be able to shake his head too terribly much, this guy. So you get a lot of good stabs in without him being able to interrupt you. He's one of the ones that can't really interrupt you all that much once you're to the position. It takes so much to actually do him in. There we go. That's 4 down. We get another item now. Again, we can't really use the item. Almost out of drink. We might have to take an intermission, since we're only going to go up to 8 at this point, like I said. Mainly because I don't want to spoil. I just wanted to stream this because I love these time attacks. I really do. They're one of the most gratifying things once you get them down, and I'm really happy that I'm so good at them that I didn't take that long on fucking Gaius. It makes me so happy. You have no idea. But we have 4 left. Next one being Avion. What's after Avion? Barba's easy as hell. And then what's after Barba? Oh, Hydrus. Hydrus can be annoying. Because and this transferred over, which is weird to me. It transferred over from the PS3 version. There's a glitch for Hydrus. Okay, that's not the button I wanted. Am I not doing it? Oh, I gotta go. That's why. It won't let me do it because I have to go collect the item. For Hydrus. Hydrus is the electric eel. It's actually the one that went up today. Should be up by now, right? Is it after 1? It is. It went up 18 minutes ago today. Hydrus, you have to stab the things so that he can't electrify you. Once you stab the 3rd one, the sigil appears on his head. You have to stab all 3 before the sigil even appears. And there's a glitch. I don't know if it's a glitch. It might be there for a reason. Where once you stab the 3rd electricity spire near his head. Hello, Soviet. How are you? Once you stab the thing near his head, if you're trying to walk to the sigil, he will just lunge downward. Like, he'll just drop like 6 feet, and it'll fuck you up. Because you're in water at that point, and you lose your grip. You have to hold on. You have to crawl while gripping his head in order to get to the sigil. And if you aren't expecting that, or if you lose your grip at any point while you're on his head, he will do that lunge and throw you off. And you won't be able to do the time attack. So you get a lot of time for... I want to say his is like 9 minutes. At least it was on the PS3. Alright. Avion, let's do this. Did I hear the TV in the living room or something? It sounds weird. Can I skip this? Yeah. Okay. Jump. Alright, now it's always faster to swim under the water. The downfall here is that I don't have much stamina. Oh yeah, I'm aware. I've played this game since it originally came out, and I love this game so much. Just doing the hard mode time attacks for the Platinum Trophy now. Have you played it? Nope, almost drowned. Oh, I see what you're doing now. I see, like, when I was playing this through on hard mode, not doing the time attacks, I had the explosive arrows, so I would shoot him and do massive damage before I even got on him. Come here. Come at me, bro. There we go. I don't know if I'll be able to one-cycle this. 4 minutes and 15 seconds. I don't know if it was that short before. You're going to have to one-cycle this at that point, because hitting him after you fall off is not an easy task. Getting his attention a second time, that's not easy to do. Right. Again, going for the tail first, because this way he won't try and throw me off immediately after I get rid of it. Because after you stab one of his wings, that's the first thing he tries to do, is just get you to fall. Is that it? No? There we go. Okay. Takes so long to walk back. Yeah, once I stab one of his wings, he's gonna start doing fucking circles and shit. And it can be really hard to hold on. That's my biggest concern here, is just the minuscule amount of grip that I have for the time trial. Ah, stop it. Stop flapping and let me kill you. Oh god. Oh god. Yep, I'm down. There's no way I can do that in 2 goes. Just gonna go ahead and restart. That light's getting annoying. Thinking about buying a ceiling fan and putting in, because it gets so hot in this room. Hopefully that will fix my lighting issue. Alright, am I swimming in the right direction? Yes, I am. Don't want to switch weapons underwater, because that would just take longer. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Come on. Like, every, like, second that it takes to get there just feels like a wasted second. Because they start you at the cutscene where it introduces the Colossus, and you have to get to where you can start attacking them. This doesn't really matter where I hit you, so fucking take one to the chest. Come at me. There we go. Alright. Get on him within a minute. That's always good. Alright, stop flapping so I can move around freely. Thank you. Alright. Takes so many stabs for this thing. Try and get dead center so it does the most damage. I'm honestly really impressed with myself. I'm quite proud that I got through Gaius so quickly. Alright, that's done. Again, though, I had to practice with the PS3 version. Which is much harder to platinum, by the way. You want bragging rights for platinuming Shadow of the Colossus, you gotta go with the PS3 version. Alright. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Thank you. Alright, oh, I got to that just in time. Oh, shit, I knew he was going to do that. Alright, you're being an ass right now. There we go. And see, even that tiny little stab makes him just roll over like that. And it can be the thing that throws you off entirely. And there I go. Alright, so I only have the one left, I think. Pretty sure that one was done. We will have to check. Hopefully I can hit him, though. Because there's no way I'm holding on the entire time. We have a minute and fucking 15 seconds by the time I get there. Come on. Did I hit him? No. Thought he grunted. There's the thing about this is, even if I hit him... Oh, I did. I think I did. I did now. Alright, so let's see. He's got that one. Alright, so that one is dead. Alright, so... Need to go to the other side. There we go. Still got time. Okay. If the camera cooperates... Lord, the camera's doing just as much to keep the colossi alive as the colossi themselves. Also, wind. Wind is my enemy. I'm not gonna get this. Nope. No way. Take too many stabs for me to be able to do it in 15 seconds. Alright. We know that we have to be cautious about this. This one might be tough. I feel like that is not the original time either. I could be mistaken. I don't remember it being so short. They might have decreased it. After we do this one, I'm going to take a quick break before we do Barba. If we get through this one anytime soon, especially if we don't. We're making extremely good time because it didn't take me 6 years to do Gaius. Alright. Take that. Come at me. Wonder if it'd be... Yeah, that might be how I have to do this. I'm gonna try it, because still making good time for getting on him in the first minute. If I could climb up, that'd be awesome. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna do the wing first. Because if I do one wing and then I get thrown off, then I can get back on, do the tail, and then do the second wing. Actually, this wing's already done. Ooh. Okay, that works for me. I somehow cheesed that. Can we talk about that? I got so lucky there, you have no idea. It does seem to do more damage the closer you are to dead center on the sigils. Is that dead? It is. Alright. I got really lucky with that. This might be a really good time. Because I landed on the tail after I got thrown from the wing. Alright. Ah, no. No! Climb up, you fool! Alright. We're gonna bide our time here. Go now. There we go. Oh, that was close. Alright, one more good stab. And that's that. With 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the clock. That's really good time. Argus is gonna fuck me though. We're 5 down in an hour. That's not bad. Again, I can't skip this. I'm drowning myself before the Death Eaters get me. Thank you, Spiky. Yeah, I got lucky there. I really did. If I hadn't landed on the tail, I would have been screwed. Though, if I remember correctly, on the PS3 version, you did have to multiple cycle that one. Alright, Barba's next. Barba's easy. I don't know what the time is, but he's easy to kill anyway. I'm going to take a quick break before we take on Barba. I shall return. Take time to get a drink yourself, if you don't have one. Alright, we back. I've been trying normal time attack on number 16, so frustrating. Yeah, number 16, the biggest issue is getting to him, though. Once you get that down, killing him isn't really all that bad. Especially since he doesn't really change much on hard. I want to say, I think on normal you have like 12 minutes. I might be wrong. Again, I remember the PS3 version better than I do this version. I think on hard you have 9. Actually, I can check. Let's go check. I have time. Let's see. Is that you? Or is that Argus? This is you. Over here. Let's see. I have 10 minutes and 45 seconds. So, that's on hard. I imagine the time's a little bit more on normal time attack. Yeah, the hardest part is easily getting to him, though. If you've never done it before, you might have some issues, like, if this is your first time playing the game, you might have issues with, like, climbing him, because you're just not used to it, but that was one of my favorite parts of this game whenever I first played it on PS2 back in the day, was climbing Malice at the end was, like, the best puzzle ever. Me and a friend just sitting there trying to figure out what we had to do next. So like I've had that memorized since the day I beat this game. All right, Barba, let's do this. Miss my beard. I used to look like Barba. Another thing. Well, no, it's not gonna make me. Normally you start at the very top of this room. Like that wall is climbable, and because I've been playing with maxed out stats for so long, I usually just jump off the fucking thing. And it takes no damage. Alright. Need to come over here. We got 6 minutes, that's not too bad. Oh, I did it again. I hit fucking X to jump. The weird thing about that is it's from other games, but I know that there's a control scheme in the PS4 version of this that changes the jump button to X. I've never actually touched it. I've never used the modern control scheme in this game once. I immediately, first episode of my playthrough on my YouTube channel, switched it over to classic controls, and I haven't changed it since, because I wanted the original control scheme. And somehow, someway, now I'm fucking it up and hitting X to jump. Alright, so this guy, I can't do it under here. Oh no, I can. He's got his original two, one on his back, one on his head, but he's also got one on the back of his hand. And the trick to this is when he comes down to look for me in here, he's gonna put his hand flat on the ground. Just run, jump on the back of his hand. That's all you have to do. Alright. How many stabs does this thing take? See, again, because I played hard mode with the items that you get from the normal time attack in this version of the game, I'm used to sigils taking one hit before they disappear. So like, I have no clue how many times I'm going to need to stab anything. Alright, come down here again. Come down to my level. There we go. Alright. That transition there, because his beard swung and I grabbed onto his chest, that made for a much easier climb. Are you dead? Apparently not. I got so much time. Some of these are really easy. Like the small ones, Cenobia and Celosia, are really fucking lenient with their time frames for the time trials either, as well. Which side is this on? Oh god. Hold on. This has been my first time to replay the game all the way through since PS2. I never did hard mode on PS2, nor time attacks. Yeah, I never did anything on PS2 either. I used a Game Shark back then to climb the spire, or the shrine, but that was literally the only thing I ever did, and it was with cheats. I actually, the day that they announced this, last year at E3, I went back and platinumed the PS3 version. That's when I played through the PS3 version for the first time. True. You do have to, if you want the trophies, you do have to do the normal time attacks as well, though. Just a heads up. Because you have to get all of the items as one set for one of the trophies. I don't know which side this is on. I think it's on this one. Yeah. There we go. This still got half my time. That works. That's not at all what I was telling you to do, Wander. I'm telling him to climb to the fucking right, and he climbs downward? Like, what kind of idiot are you? Alright. I think I'm in a good position. As soon as he stops shaking, I will stab him to no end. And that's that. 2 minutes to spare. Right. These are so much easier than the PS3 versions were. And I don't know if it's because this is a different game, like with a new engine and shit, or if it's because I just got so good at the PS3 versions. Yeah, like I said, once you get to the point where you can get to the Colossi for number 16 consistently and avoid the barrage of whatever it is he shoots at you, climbing him isn't that hard. I'm using Classic. I immediately turned it to Classic as soon as I started. I refuse to play the game in any other way, because I played the PS2 and the PS3 versions so much. It would feel wrong to play this with any other control scheme, in my opinion. It's like Metal Gear. I refuse to, if I have the choice, I will play Metal Gear with circle as the select button and X is cancel every time. I haven't even touched it. I honestly haven't. I'm so used to the old controls, I haven't even looked at it. It seems like it would make things a little bit easier because I could just spam that to like run from things. Because it seems like roll is similar to swimming underwater, it's a little bit faster. Alright, so we have 2 more before we quit for the day, because I don't want to spoil anything for my viewers on YouTube. So I'm only going up to number 8 in this one. I have 7, I believe, yeah, in the bottom corner there. You can see it just next to my face cam. I haven't really been collecting them. I figure it gives me something to do after I platinum the game, if I ever want to come back to it. So I'm just kind of leaving it, since it's not associated with any trophies or anything like that. Alright, so this guy... Yeah, I saw that, is it 79 total? Because I saw there was, like, kind of a debate. I haven't actually looked into it. I'm also waiting for a map so that I can just go and get them all. Because I do use guides to do stuff like that. But, I know PlayStation Trophies, was supposedly, from what I saw on the subreddit, the first guy that found them all. And you get the, I don't know if you know what you get, but it looks pretty damn badass. 7.5 minutes for this guy. Yeah, I know one of them is kind of a pain in the ass. When you get up to the secret garden, you have to walk all the way to the other end of the bridge, and one of them is there. Because there's a trophy just for doing that, and I found one of them at the end of it after I got that trophy. And it takes like 7 minutes to walk all the way to the other side. I didn't actually search the rest of the garden for any more. Alright. Come on, Hydrus. See, my problem with this guy is getting him to notice me. Like, it's just a pain in the ass for some reason. Notice me. Oh. Made a noise. I don't know what that means, though. His eyes are still blue. I see, I've never even, even on the PS3 version, because there really wasn't any reason to, I never really got used to using the parachute, ever. So, like, I honestly have no clue how it controls on any control scheme. Alright, so I don't have a super massive amount of health, so I want to try and avoid getting electrocuted, if I can. Alright, got it. We're at the very back, but we got it. Alright, so we should have enough time to multi-cycle this guy. Again, the issue that I have is getting him to notice me just takes forever for some reason. I've never really known how to get this guy's attention properly. Come on. There we go. Alright. That's another thing that, I don't remember the PS2 version all that well, because it's been quite a long time since I played it. But in the PS3 version, it was really easy to tell the radius of these spire things. And now it's much more difficult to actually see when you're in the radius and you might get electrocuted from it. It's still there. I can see it, but it's far more difficult to tell. Alright, don't get it. Oh, there it is. Alright, it doesn't take too much health. I can take a couple more hits from that. And since this guy doesn't really have any kind of offensive attacks, it should be fine. Like, yeah, really, there's only 3? I guess there's more. I mean, they do try and stomp on you and shit like that, but... Okay, I thought he went under permanently. I was trying to think, like, how many of them are there that actually attack you? Okay, yeah, he's under permanently. The music changed. Because you have the ones with, like, actual weapons. The first one, number 15, 16, number 3, Gaius. They all actually attack you. And they have, like... Well, 3 of those have physical weapons. Malice just shoots electricity at you. I can't remember his name, but the one that's in the water and you have to jump on his belly, he shoots electricity at you, so he actually attacks you. But this one is just minding its own business, and it just happens to have electricity. It's not like it's channeling that electricity and trying to get to you somehow. It's just minding his own business. Fucking notice me, you dick. Or don't. Still have plenty of time if this fucking... Alright, you're cool. Oh, hey, there it is. After I give up. Alright. Yeah, yeah. Bring your catfish-looking ass up here. Here we go. Just gonna dive and swim. There we go. I am latched on, right? Yeah. Okay. Come on. Still got plenty of time. I get paranoid. I have to keep reminding myself that I have enough time to do this. Like, see, right here, you see how this area is like a little bit darker? You can tell that you won't get electrocuted unless you're up here in this area. Alright. Oh, I just barely got that. You see how he dropped his head like that? Sometimes if you're walking onto his head, he will do that, and you won't be able to walk any further. And it gets really annoying. It can ruin a run. Damn it. Alright. My family being loud out there. Hope you guys don't hear that. Okay. And you're dead. Alright. A minute and a half. We're making really good time on these guys. So, yeah, like I said, we will be doing the next one, and then that'll be the end of the stream. Simply because I don't want to spoil the rest of the game for my YouTube viewers, because I'm doing one Colossi a day. I don't have any plans on streaming this again. I will do the rest of the time attacks in my own time, and I might make an epilogue video. It's just because it's like my favorite game ever. And put that out, showcasing the items that you get from the time attack and actually getting the platinum. But other than that, one more Colossi to go, which actually when I first played through the game was my favorite Colossi, because I was young and dumb. So we're going to do Kuromori, which is actually really easy. Well, I guess not, because I don't have the ability to one-stab a sigil, so it might be fairly difficult. But we'll do this one, and that will be the end of the stream. 7 hours later, I actually get through it now. That's not bad at all. That was only like an hour and a half. Alright, we're at an hour and 20 minutes right now for the stream time. I'll shout out to Buck for subscribing to my channel. Welcome. I'm going to close that because I don't think it'll go away by itself. Excuse the mouse on the screen. Alright. So, as I say this in the video, too. The video doesn't go up until tomorrow. This guy can kill you really fucking quickly. Like, he can outright murder you in no time flat. Because the shit that he shoots at you puts out like a gas, and it will just wreck your shit. That was a decent fall without taking too much damage. And again, the higher the Colossi is on the side of the wall, when you knock him down, the longer he will stay down. So it's best to get him as high as you possibly can before you try and stab him in his genitalia. I don't care what you say, this is where his genitalia would be. You also want to try and be careful because you can get stuck underneath him, and that can instantly kill you. Alright. Switching back to the bow. Climb this shit. Ah! Fucking... Yeah, you have plenty of time for this guy. There's actually, if you're going for trophies there, Spike, if you're still there, and you're not aware, there is a trophy for killing this guy without him turning back over as well. I recommend getting all the items for normal time attack before you go about that, because you can kill him almost instantly. But it is bugged. You might have to do it 2 or 3 times before it actually pops. I had to do it twice before it actually unlocked for me. Hopefully he doesn't hear me running and follow me, but I needed him on that wall anyway. It's just easier that way. There we go. I fucked up and went down the stairs. I don't even know if we've killed the first sigil yet at this point, but we're halfway done. Nope, we didn't kill the genitalia sigil. There it is. It's really not that hard if you have the items. It's like I said, it's just bugged, so you have to do it multiple times before it pops. Need to run. Don't fucking insta-kill me. Oh, I'm so close to dead right now. That noise is me running out of life. I'm gonna get back up to the top and I'm gonna fucking crouch for a little while. I don't need him down for too long, but I'm gonna try and get back up here. I need to go somewhere where there'll be a wall for him to cling to. Right here seems like a good place. I'm gonna go in here. That is the most... there are more annoying noises, but that's pretty goddamn annoying. Oh, they're generous on time for a lot of them. Like, I was worried when I did the PS3 time trials for hard mode, I was worried about number 13, Phalanx, because it's always the one that I had the most trouble with. And I did it in like 2 goes. It wasn't hard. It has so much time. You have time to jump off multiple times and recycle. Where are you? Over there. Alright, there we go. Alright. So we should be able to do this run. I don't think he fell. Oh, that's... I need to hold on before I do that. I just walked up and swung. There it is. 1 stab. Now, a lot of them on hard mode have a lot more generous times than you might think. The hardest ones, generally speaking, are number 3 and number 15. Even number 16 isn't that bad on hard mode. It's getting to him that's the problem. That's where most of your time's going to be lost, is getting to the Colossi. And that should be our halfway point. Yeah. The easiest way I found for Phalanx is right at the very beginning, like when the cutscene stops. If you look directly up, you can shoot the airbags like immediately. And you can easily get 2 of them, and if you're lucky, you'll get 3. And then every time you reset and he goes underground and comes back out, if you get there quick enough, you can shoot them as he comes out of the ground and just immediately have him ready for you to mount him. It's all about getting him low to the ground. That's where most of your time is going to be taken up on that. And once I figured out how to get the airbags quickly, no problem whatsoever. Whenever that video goes up on YouTube, if you have a YouTube, same thing. Just take the off of my name. That's my YouTube channel as well, unless that was you that subscribed earlier. Like I said, tomorrow will be number 8. Just doing 1 per day. I have them all pre-recorded already. They're already uploaded and scheduled. You can see that method to a certain extent. I did pretty well on my run-through, my first run-through on normal. I didn't fuck up all that much. I'm usually the guy that hits the wrong button and messes shit up. I honestly didn't do that all that much in this game. I had the game fuck up on me a couple times. Fucking aggro teleported across the world, and Phaedra's tail was having a rave in the videos that I put out on those. But I managed to get through using the tactics I learned doing the speedruns on the PS3 version. I managed to get through it fairly easily. But that's going to be it for today. Like I said, there probably won't be another stream of this. I do have plans to stream other games whenever I get my hands on them. There might be some Fortnite stuff. I've been playing Fortnite with a friend recently. I've been thinking about making streams on it. We'll see. I also would like to stream God of War 3 before the new God of War comes out, because I wouldn't mind a refresher course, and I love that game anyway, so that'll probably be some point before now and April 20th. So if you're into that sort of thing. But I do plan on streaming a lot more. It's just now that I actually have a job, because Spiky, you haven't been around, but the last year I've been unemployed, so I've been doing nothing but making videos and streaming. It's kind of hard to schedule, so we'll see what happens. They might be a little bit fewer than I'd like them to be, but you know, I'll be doing them one way or the other. But I will talk to you guys in the next video / stream that you guys watch. I hope you enjoyed this. I love you all. Thank you all for watching. Ta-ta.